The longer God keeps you single, the more expensive your peace starts becoming, and everybody who wants you can't afford access to you. See, that's the part nobody tells you. After enough time alone with God, attention stops feeling like affection. You start realizing some people weren't loving you. They were just studying the combinations of places in you they had no business unlocking. And when you ain't yield, anybody knocking can start sounding like somebody sent, and that's dangerous. Because loneliness will make a counterfeit feel custom made. It'll have you calling chemistry confirmation just because somebody finally speaks the language your wound's been wanting to hear. But God will leave you single long enough to teach your appetite the difference between being wanted and being worthy of being handled correctly. That's why Songs of Songs 8-4 hits different. Don't awaken love until it's proper time. Because everything in you doesn't need somebody touching it awake. Some connections don't come to build a future. They come looking for an empty room in your heart to rent without signing a lease. And you have to learn, just because somebody give you butterflies doesn't mean they deserve the garden. Some butterflies only show up because your nervous system recognizes a familiar kind of chaos. Maybe God ain't withholding love from you. Maybe he's starving the version of you that used to call crumbs a meal. Because when you've been sitting at God's table long enough, bare minimum affection starts tasting expired. Now, you don't need somebody just because nights gets quiet. You don't gotta force a forever out of somebody God only allows you to meet for a lesson. And please stop thinking every person you lose was your person. Some exits were God answering prayers you were too attached to recognize. So yeah, the longer you're single, the harder it becomes to impress. Not because your heart got cold, but because God taught it its temperature. I'd rather you sleep alone with peace than beside somebody who makes your spirit feels homeless. I'm not asking God to send me somebody who just knows how to love me loudly. And you shouldn't either. You need somebody whose presence doesn't make the lower side of your volume on who God called you to be. Because the wrong person can hold your hand and still walk you away from God. So, if being single is the price of never having to abandon yourself just to keep somebody, leave the other side of the bed empty. I already knew what it caused when the wrong person fills a space God was supposed to occupy.